Several people here in the metro say they are owed money for a furniture deal gone bad. They have contacted the police, but so far nothing's been done.
Well, now they're turning to call for action, and Jen Strathman and her photographer become victims themselves.
Well, we weren't scammed, but attacked. When we tried to find Jeremy Skaggs and get consumers their money back, we were attacked with a shovel, prompting us to call the police.
I don't know what the hell's going on. You get the hell out of here.
This man clearly doesn't want to answer Call for Action's questions. We showed up at the Kansas City home wanting to talk with Jeremy Skaggs. He put up flyers in apartment complexes offering furniture at a great price.
He told me that his family lived in Cuba, Missouri, and they were very prominent, and this apartment complex was going out of business. And so they wanted to sell the model home furniture.
Skaggs sent pictures of the furniture and seemed trustworthy. Katie DeSalle bought the story and bought the furniture. Then the excuses started.
I was kind of in denial because people kept saying, oh, you're being scammed. I'm like, no, really, things just happen, he's a really nice guy.
But that trust and confidence in Skaggs dwindled with time. Katie wrote an $800 check on Halloween, but the furniture still hasn't showed up.
And we know that we're never going to get our money back, but yet he still continues to make us think that we are.
It's a familiar story for Heath Murray. He's left with an empty home and pictures of what he's supposed to get for $950. Heath wants Skaggs stopped.
He's going to keep doing it.
So customers called for action. We knocked on this door looking for Skaggs. Nobody answered, so we left a card and walked back to our car. While loading the camera back in the car, we saw a man storming out of his backyard, waving a shovel and shouting profanities.
I don't know what the hell's going on. You get the hell out of here. Get that the hell out of here.
Don't hit our camera.
No, get it the hell out of here. You're on my private property, so get the hell out of here.
Are you Jeremy?
No, I'm not, and I don't know why people keep coming over to my house. Get the out of here. I'm serious.
We know he's serious, but there's nowhere for us to go. A shovel and an angry man stand in our way. So he continues to yell and hit our camera and equipment. But even when we get inside the car, the attack continues.
There's traffic, dude. I gotta wait for the... You gotta wait for traffic. I'm not gonna get in a wreck, dude. I'm trying. Do you not...
Jeremy Skaggs denies he's the one who attacked us with the shovel. He tells us it's his ex-partner, but the victims believe it is Skaggs. The police went to his door, but he refused to answer it. Skaggs called us soon after and explained that he's a victim too, but he did not show up for a scheduled interview, and he never sent a statement as promised.
How scary. Obviously you weren't threatening him in any way. Obviously you weren't hurt, but what about criminal charges?
Yeah, we totally were on the defense the entire time.
Right.
Station management, of course, wants to press assault charges, but Kansas City police are saying right now that we weren't hit with the shovel, so there's no...
You weren't physically hit?
We weren't physically hit, right, so there's no reason for assault, but we talked with two Kansas departments. They both tell us, both of those police officers tell us they would have pressed charges.
Wow.
Okay, so I guess as far as the customers are concerned, what happens for them now?
Well, they're hoping to get their money back. Overland Park and Lenexa police are both investigating. We also found Skaggs has a warrant out for his arrest. We have much more on our website, including the entire attack in its entirety.
Okay.
Glad you're okay.
Yes,
We are
definitely.
too.
Stay safe
Thanks,
out
Jen.
there, Jen. Thanks.